And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Running to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws to the wide out. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, South Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas State, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. Great move. Now he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, USF! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
41, Kansas State, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He lost one down the sidelines. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Kennesaw State went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Owls team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. A busy day in CUSA and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Creates a little space. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to pass, it's Lindsey. And they can't make the connection on third down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for room. It's Winston. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. If it works, they tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Clay. And his first pass is incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. To throw, it's Clay. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Unloads quickly. At the 35, he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That almost. The money, you just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Clay. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Motion from the back. Got room to work. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Clay. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's a heat. Got his man. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.